What's going on, people? It's your guy King Will Says back here on the second channel. Fair warning, this is definitely going to be one of those really ranty kind of videos. I mean, even though that's kind of what I made the second channel for, so I can get my emotions and thoughts off my chest about a wide variety of things. But yeah, just fair warning, if this is not your kind of video, you probably want to just go ahead and move off this. But before I dive into this video, you guys go ahead and hit that like button, slap that subscribe button if you are new to the second channel. And also, we are doing live streams on the main channel, gaming live streams 3 times a week, every Monday, Wednesday, Saturday at 2 p.m. or 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Come hang out with us. We have topics and things like that. It's a good time. So, Black Ops Cold War. I bought the game probably about a couple weeks back on sale off the PlayStation Store. So yeah, solidly been playing it for 2 weeks, and I have to say I'm already feeling boredom coming over me. Okay, I'm already feeling bored with this game, and I only had it for 2 weeks, and if there was a word that I had to use to describe how I feel about this game as a whole, I would have to say underwhelming is the word. It's disappointing. No, disappointing and underwhelming would be the two defining words for this game. Now, I understand completely that there are going to be people that definitely do not agree with me. They're probably listening to this video and probably be like, I don't know what this guy's talking about. Black Ops Cold War is one of the best Call of Duties of all time, or Call of Duty Cold War isn't that bad, so I don't know what he's talking about. I mean, that's totally fine. We can disagree, that is life. That's what we do. We have things that we agree on, we have things that we disagree on, that's totally fine. But personally, for me, this game is very empty. Okay, I don't know what else to really say. It's really empty. It's just the lack of game for me. All right, and as somebody who has been playing Call of Duty since the 360, I have to say it's not bad, it's not good. I'm saying that it's meh. Okay, I'm saying it's meh. It's okay. Okay, it's somewhere in the middle between good and bad, maybe even a little bit below average. And if we're talking about Call of Duty and stacking it up against its predecessors. Now, when I'm talking about the game, I'm talking about, of course, multiplayer, all right? Because the campaign was pretty cool. I don't have an issue with the campaign. It was actually one of the better campaigns than we have seen for a while from Call of Duty, So campaign, aside that, multiplayer, it's really hollow, man. There's nothing really here to actually make you want to really keep playing the game, other than the fact that it is a new Call of Duty game, and it's Treyarch, and if you are a super fan of Treyarch or a super fan of Black Ops, then you're gonna play it. But other than that, I mean, it's not many reasons to come back after time goes on, because it's not much offered multiplayer wise with the game. And for me, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of veteran Call of Duty players will agree with me on this, is that where Black Ops Cold War really falls short, personally for me, gotta keep saying that, personally for me, is the maps. All right, I could be wrong. All right, I could be wrong. Don't quote me on this, because I can't think off the top of my head. And like I said, this is just a rant video, so I'm not really trying to make this kind of like a video essay. So I'm not gonna try to quote the rest of the games as fact or anything like that. But I feel like that this has to be one of the most underwhelming offerings for maps that I've seen in Call of Duty for quite some time. Because really, aside Raid, aside Nuketown, because those are nothing but reskin maps, or reused maps, recycled maps. Okay, so those aside, there are 9 original maps that were developed specifically for this game. And I will be honest with you, none of these maps I'm going to be remembering after this game's cycle has ended and we're on to the next installment for Call of Duty. Like, I'm not going to be remembering because these maps have to be some of the most lazy, unimaginative like map designs I have seen in some time in Call of Duty, dude. Like, I will not be remembering these are some trash maps, and I'm gonna be just honest with you. Now let's go down the list of the maps real quick. Now to keep in mind, when I'm giving my feedback and my thoughts on these maps, keep in mind that I am predominantly a domination player. That's my main game mode. I would play domination mostly because I can't take the camping, because these new era Call of Duty players, everybody just camping, and I just can't. It's annoying. So, you know, I play domination. It makes people move around. So that's what I'm mostly playing. So that's what I'm thinking when I'm giving my feedback. Now, first map, Moscow, trash. Okay, Cartel is a freaking train wreck. It is god awful to play on domination. Checkmate is okay. I can't really complain too much about Checkmate, just for the simple fact that I have my most enjoyable games most of the time on Checkmate, because most people that I play with, because I play solo, so I'm always running with randoms. I'm not really running with any friends, so I don't really struggle as much depending on who you're playing with. Now, I could do without the wide lanes that are on the far sides of each side of the map, because it just really, if a team is smart enough, they would always go on the sides, because everybody forgets about the sides because people are focused on B so much that everybody who is smart enough, they can really honestly exploit that and just sit and spawn camp all day long. They can camp on the spawn and just get easy kills. It is such a exploit, but people don't really exploit it that much, so it's not that bad. It's not that bad, so it's not as game breaking of a map, of featuring in a map for me. Now, Armada is okay depending on what game mode you're playing. Like, if you're playing combined arms, Armada is not that bad. But if you're playing domination on Armada, forget about it, because the capture point placement of like the B flag is terrible. They got it in this little hallway, and it is terrible, bro. I thought that they would put it where the submarine is, which is basically in the middle of the map, which would make it a little more interesting. I don't know, man. It's just too easy for a team to hold down B, and it's if you're not playing with anybody, you're playing with randoms, forget about it. Okay, so depending on the game mode, Armada is okay. You know, now Crossroads Strike, complete ass, terrible. It's a god awful map. It is nothing but a cesspool of spawn killing. Like, it is so easy to just exploit spawn killing and just completely overrun people. It doesn't take much. Like, it's a terrible map to play domination on. I don't even know why it's on domination. The Pines is pretty decent. You know, that's another decent map. I really don't complain too much about. I have my best games. It's a lot of balanced games. You don't see too many one-sided like matches happening from my experience. So I don't have really that much of a problem with the Pines. Miami is okay at times. Satellite is just complete hot freaking garbage. Like, that was a clear, if there was not a more of a clear like view of what the devs were thinking when they were developing this and the energy that they put into map design, Satellite is the laziest map that I have ever seen be created in Call of Duty. Like, it's nothing but one big fat wide open map, and it's terrible to play domination on it. If you have not played domination on Satellite, then you would not know what I'm talking about, and you will not understand the frustration I'm feeling right now when I play on Satellite and play domination. Like, if you have played domination on there, you get it, okay? You understand. And I already know I'm gonna have some people say, well, just play Warzone, play Rebirth Island, blah 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 blah. Look, okay, yeah, I could just play Warzone, but I'm not a Warzone player. I'm not like, Rebirth Island is cool. I like it. It's a new spin on battle royale games, but I'm also a person who is kind of burnt out of battle royale, because when battle royale games were introduced to the shooter space, it just got so overly saturated, and everybody had a battle royale, and next thing you know, I'm just playing battle royale games, and it's just like you know, it's just not me. I am a arena style shooter playing person. That's my preference. I don't really like playing Battle Royale that much. But look, this video is getting a little long-winded, so I'm gonna go ahead and just get to the conclusion. I will just leave it on this note. I shouldn't really be surprised. I'm not speaking from a place of being shocked or surprised that Call of Duty has given us another mediocre installment. Modern Warfare was actually really enjoyable. I actually like it. It feels like a more full game, a more fuller offering, while Black Ops Cold War feels really empty and it just feels bare bones. And I just honestly cannot believe that they gave us a game with only 9 original maps and they're so garbage, like just trash. Like 98% of all of the maps that they designed specifically for this game are just trash and really flawed and just lazy. And that's really all I really gotta say. It's just really just lazy, and it just takes away from enjoying the game because the gameplay itself is not that bad. I like the gunfights, you know, it's a step up from Black Ops 4 because it felt like everybody was a tank on core. So really hardcore was the only way for me, you know, because it was easier to kill people on hardcore versus core when it just felt like it took like literally 30 bullets just to kill somebody. But it doesn't feel that way here on Black Ops Cold War. So the guns feel good, the movement feels good, the overall gameplay is good. You know, it's good Call of Duty gameplay, except for the maps suck, and then we have only so much of maps to play, and then the maps suck. So it just really takes away from the game. I mean, if you're gonna give us 9 maps, original maps, at least make them good is all I'm saying. But look, man, I am not a game designer by any means, but I am somebody who has been playing games for well over a decade at this point in my life, and I remember when games used to actually come finished when they were released. They had all the content you needed to keep you playing the game for months on end. But I just don't understand this new philosophy of developers these days and why they think content roadmaps is a good thing. Oh, let's give the community bare bone game, you know, with nothing in it really, and then release content, you know, 4 months later when nobody's playing the game anymore. I don't get it. Whatever, you know, that's on them. But anyway, that's it for this video. If you guys like this, hit that like button, slap that subscribe button, and until next time, I'll catch you guys on the next video. You let me know how you feel also about Black Ops Cold War, and until next time, I'm out.